Hey everyone, welcome to another video on this strange YouTube channel. For today's tutorial video, whatever, you will need either a sketchbook or just paper. I should have prepped, but I didn't. In my case, a variety of pencils, and as well as that, you'll need rubbers or erasers if you're American, and sharpeners as well. Yeah, other than that, and if you guys want to know how I sort of got into drawing, then it basically started when I was around 9 or 10 years old, and I just loved watching and drawing manga. So that's where it all pretty much started, really. And since then, I've learned how to draw different things and people, and sometimes animals, from YouTube, this platform. So I hope my video sort of helps you in that way. And I'll just quickly show you my drawings, if you like. I think you would. I don't know if you can tell who these are. If you can, then leave who you think they are in the comments below. That's a bit harder. See here, I've used a similar style. I think it's from the Draw So Cute channel. Not this one. That's anime. I should do these quick. Yeah, I also do different people. I've also done different ideas from Pinterest and different other platforms of pictures, and then I've tried to do it myself. That one's a bit deep. And also I've done them of my family and friends as well. The band I love so much. And then my auntie did that of me. And then, yeah, there's a few more. Don't know whether you can tell what that is, but it's basically a cover of albums and stuff as well. I'll show you a quick example of one I did recently. So Shawn Mendes' album 3, I think, has recently been released. I think the last video was about this. Hello to the person who's live watching. Yeah, I recently did this, and then I also drawed it. Well, tried to. I think this side's probably better because as you can see, he has a highlight in his left eye. And then, yeah, that was actually so hard to draw. And I coloured it in using makeup, and then I've done a few more. Oh, here's my recent one. 3 different Ariana Grande styles. So for today, oh wait, I don't know whether you can tell, but that's the Beast. I tend to draw a lot of the stuff I like. So yeah, I'll be doing a close-up of on my piece of paper of what I'm drawing once I've decided. Yeah, I tend to draw from pictures or online, or sometimes I can picture stuff in my head and then I just draw. Sometimes I just get completely random and draw. So it depends, really. I think I might draw whoever's watching, or if comment some ideas for me to draw, please. I know that I'll probably just do a range of different styles. Like, as you can tell, the back of my sketchbook just full of random ideas. Yeah. So I might just do some random stuff, but then I'll do it in the back of my book. Yeah, I'll do close up of it as well, guys, just to make sure you can see everything. I was gonna say I'd do self-portrait, but I'm not too good at them. Oh, I'll draw an album cover for you guys. Not the same ones as before, though. I might draw Ariana Grande's album. No, it's not a new one, Sweet Now, because that one hasn't been released until like July or August 20th, I think. I'm gonna draw the My Everything album. So yeah, it just looks like her sitting on a chair. Ignore the scratches. So yeah, I might need to like take it out maybe if I can. Yeah, I've drawn a lot of Ariana because she's one of the musicians I admire so much. Like, I drew her as my first drawing, and then Dangerous Woman. I think I've done a few more as well. One of them doesn't actually look exactly like her, but sorry, I have loads of drawings. This was the one which was supposed to look like her with space buns. I mean, the lighting's not that good. That's from a cover, and she has like rainbow going across here. I used pictures to do these. And then there was the recent one as well, you guys. Oh, I also like this one. I think my hair's gonna go like that sort of colour. So yeah, I'm just gonna start to draw Ariana. So this is the picture I'm drawing. Close up. Her on a stool. I think I'll draw like her and the stool, so how it's presented on here. Because if I just drawed Ariana, for example, then I don't think it will look quite right because she'll just be there floating in midair, really. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the right angle for you to see. I'm gonna draw it like 1 minute, you guys. Okay, so it's on my lap. If I can. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? I'm drawing onto this page because, as you can see, I've started drawings on this one. So it actually looks so awkward. It's upside down, isn't it, to you guys? But oh well. I'll put this like. No, I won't. Have a quick look. I'm gonna probably start by drawing the stool. No idea why that is, but we'll see how it turns out, won't we? Yeah, so I'm just gonna start by drawing. So it's about I'll probably zoom in a lot as well because the picture's quite small, and I want it like to fill the whole page and not just, you know, do tiny one here. So I'm gonna probably do the stool about here. So like around that area. And then the legs will be down here. And then Ariana will fill most of that area. So without further ado, getting 10 minutes into the video already, I'll start now. I'll talk you through it as well, you guys. So from the position she's sitting in, you can only see the sort of like half shape of the stool. So a semicircle. Because she's sitting on the majority. I don't know if you can see that well. The camera doesn't focus much. Focus on it. Focus on me. Woo! I'm sorry. Yeah, and now I'm starting to draw the legs. These stool legs will go off of the page like it does on the album cover. And as I'm drawing this, I need to attach it across to draw the other bottom line, so it looks like it's 3D. But then again, I don't want it like looking too realistic. Yeah, so far I'm left with that sort of shape. Sorry that it's upside down to you guys, but yeah, I think I like leave it on this angle. Yeah, my fringe is going back. Sorry I'm not that presentable today, but it's been really hot in Britain, so this one's a bit difficult because I'm on basically the back leg, and you see how it goes small and then attaches to another. It's sort of hard to draw that. I'll probably do it, but it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Won't you back? No matter where I go. Oh, and at the start, I'm just gonna start by like just drawing the basic outlines pretty much, and then later on I'll get into the shading. I've drawn one of the legs on it a bit too like wide. Now I've lost all my stationery. Great, found it. I've got it. Yeah, so I just made a mistake. So this is what I've got so far. So as you can see, it's got like the bend, so it looks like it's going round. And then from that point, as you can see, Ariana's leg is sort of like on the top. So I think that would be easiest to draw next. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to leave it like sort of here so I can look at it and it looks like I'm looking directly at you guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, and plus it's a bit more difficult because I'm going to be drawing her like that on my piece of paper, but this is actually reversed like a mirror on the screen. So it's actually she's sitting on her left, but it looks like, I don't know, it looks like she's sitting left here because it's the other way around. But then I'm drawing it how you guys just saw it, so I'm turning her around pretty much. So yeah, this will be a bit difficult. This is more advanced, like, to be honest, but no, I do not do art as a subject. To be honest, I really regret not choosing it, but guys, I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to start with her head. Like, draw different shapes, and then like draw triangles for her arms, and then maybe a square for her body, and then rectangle. This is just for proportions, and then I'll rub it out and add the details in. And then, like, you know, do the measuring thing. I don't actually understand fully how to do that, but yeah, we'll do it anyway. So I don't want her head to be too big. But then again, I don't want it to be too small. And I don't want it too rounded or angled. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's like, yeah. So I've sort of drawn it to the side, just so you can see how she's like posed. It's a bit more difficult because you can only see like one side of her and her hand is on her face, so it's a bit difficult to draw that. But I'll figure it out. One thing I can never do is ear shapes. I'm helpless at them. Yeah, so I'm just drawing in the ear now. Okay, I've drawn the ear in, and for my styles of drawings, I normally draw the guidelines, then across each zone. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw that in. And I'll show you guys now what that looks like. So, as you can see, I've drawn a vertical line to show the angled and the centre of her face all the way down. And then I've drawn these two top lines here as the eye zones, and the eyebrows go on the lines. And then for this bit is where I draw the mouth. But again, because she's to the side and hands on the face, I'll need to probably draw that in first, I think. And her eyes are also shut to the side, so it will be a bit. And she's wearing eyeliner. I don't know if you can tell. Sorry about the damaged case. I think it was my brother. But yeah. I'm just going to put that back there. 20 minutes in. Drawing takes time and patience, guys. I don't think people fully realise that yet, though. So yeah, I'm just drawing on the, her left, but the right eyebrow. I've drawn the shape and I'm just shading it in right now. So obviously you can only see the one side of her face. So I'll need to adapt my drawing to like sort of do that as well. Yeah, so I've just made my line a lot skinnier, just so you can see the start of each feature, like this side. Yeah. So this is the face I've got so far. So as you can see, the right side to you is pretty much just really thin, whereas the left is a lot bigger because it actually shows the features. So from using the guidelines, I am now drawing in the eyeshadow. And of course the eyeliner, which Ariana is very famous for knowing to wear. I'm going to do a tiniest bit of shading on that. I don't know whether that's actually precise, but do you think that sort of looks like that eyeliner? I think I got pretty close. Yeah, so I'm just going to like probably not even bother on the other side. I'm just gonna like sort of shade it in, but then I need to draw the hand across her face. And obviously it's in black and white, so it's hard to tell the colours. Oh, and I'm gonna draw her nose as well now. Okay, I've just drawn in the shape of her nose. Just gonna go over it a little bit. And then she has this like, I don't know what it's called. And there's two lines out which connect to the mouth. I don't know if it's the Cupid's bow. Might be, but I don't know. So obviously I'm making the right side more defined and visible. So I've only just on the lip, look. I've only just started drawing the other side of the lip because her hand is across, like sort of smudging her face, like here. I've just adapted her chin as well to make it more Ariana-like, if you want. Yeah, I'm just drawing in the hands now. What hand? So her beautiful hair comes across her hand as well. Longer than mine, obviously. Yeah, I need to make sure it's all in proportion as well. So I'm going to draw her hairline starting like from around the left, but then it gets bigger and like wider towards her ear. And then you need to make sure you draw in the direction of her hair because it's tied up. Yeah, so I've just extended the top of the head just to be able to draw the base of the hair, like the front, which is gripped back to tie up. I keep drawing it the wrong way around. I didn't say it was perfect to draw on them. Yeah guys, so I've just pretty much, I'm just defining that separation line from where it's tied up to where it's just gripped back. To be honest, this isn't the worst drawing I've done from scratch. It could have been a lot worse. Especially because it's like on camera and there's no editing involved. Yeah, so I don't think she's actually wearing any earrings unless they're circle ones. I can't actually see properly. But I've drawn just like that side and the start of her hand, just like in the picture. Sorry this is taking so long, but drawing actually takes a good time amount. I'm just drawing the rest of her arm now so I can draw the hair then falling over it. And it's pretty curly as well. And I don't normally like drawing curly hair. Oh well. Ariana is Ariana and I love her for who she is. So I'm not gonna change her. I've messed mine up, guys. Because as you can see on the picture, her ear is showing and it is her right ear, like this one. And I've drawn her left ear, but then her left hand is coming across her face. But I've drawn her left hand and left ear on the same side. And that's not how the drawing is. Should I just carry on and see where it goes? But then again, I can't. I'll just draw like, I don't even know. Well, that's her shoulder. Her arm's not like chunky or fat because she's a vegan. I mean, come on, girl. She's skinny as. So, oh wait, I know how I can fix this. Unless, wait, I'm just experimenting right now, guys. I'm sorry. Because this bit is pretty much loads of shading. So I'm just going to shade that in with my pencil pretty lightly. You can't even see it, can you? So that's upside down, but oh well. I'm just going to smudge it in. Yeah, and then her hair sort of like falls across here. I'm adapting this, you know. I'm just drawing the curls now. Oh, I thought there was like something in here then, like a spider. It's just kids outside. And it's also currently 10:23, so I don't get why there would be kids. Yes, I'm just continuing to draw her hair just down in the ponytail. This is supposed to be his shoulder. I've sort of had to adapted this now. Yeah, and I've drawn like these bones, like the collarbone, and then where it goes up. Yes, I've just drawn the tiny bit of that. Yeah, I've basically pretty much finished her hair. So I've mixed mine up a lot because I've drawn this hair on this side because I've done that the other way around. So I'm going to be drawing like the bra showing on the left side. Yeah, so it pretty much looks like the album cover now, even though it wasn't supposed to. But at least I've adapted it. And now I'm not going to draw like her hand goes somewhere down there with her foot. She's holding her shoe on it as well, so I'm not going to like draw that probably. I mean, I'm not going to draw the writing from the cover. That's what I meant to say, but then I just started blabbing on about something. I need to draw like that arm bit. Okay, so that's like the arm bit. Don't know if you guys can see that because I haven't done that dark. I'll show up closely in a minute. I'm just drawing like her waist bit now. And then I need to like draw some. So my version's gonna be like her hair falls across her, I can't do that. Across her arm, but then the longer bits are also under it. So she's like that, and then hair over it, hair under it as well. Yeah, so that's the drawing I'm doing. And then, right. I don't know. Leave your comments and opinions below. I mean, I have drawn some pretty good stuff. It's just, this is difficult because it's the other way around. And I feel like if I did it the other way around, it would have been easier but harder at the same time. So I just didn't draw that. Yes, I've just drawn the hair overlapping the bra now. I'm just shading it in lightly, just to give it more dimension, if you like. I'm sorry this process is taking for ages, but drawing's not just something you pick up overnight. It takes time to like actually be able to draw good stuff. And then I'm going to draw a tiny bit of like bone structure again on the other side. Yeah, so basically her head's a totally different way from the rest of her body. So it's like looking over like that. So that's like, yeah, pretty much what has happened. Just like doing some smudging on the facial areas. I'm doing it in like a circle shape where the other eye is, just to like give it a bit more 3D power. Don't know why I said power. Yes, and now I'm drawing tiny waist. Yeah, so you can sort of see the shape of it coming together now a bit more. But then there's like this line here which sort of separates everything. Like, some people will probably comment saying, why didn't you just rub out the head and like turn it? Because I've adapted it to my mistake. And I'm not one to just rub things out and move on, you know. I'm gonna go back and make sure I do it or adapt it to whatever situation I'm in. Yeah. You can't see like a belly button or nothing in it, so just shading on the right side on the piece of paper. It's hard to talk and concentrate, which I've realised. So now I'm drawing this bit over her bum as well, like the sort of skirty type. So if I just draw the shape. Now I'm drawing like the shape of her boot. Yeah, so I'm just gonna adapt the hand over the foot now. So her thumb and her index finger are both on top of the shoe invisible, and then there's two underneath which you can see the tips of. Yeah, so I'll just draw the sort of shape of the outfit on the bum bit, like the skirt, the flare. Yes, and now I'm just gonna like sort of connect it all. Yeah, so her outfit's actually all black, and then her shoes are white, and then the store is white as well, and so are her nails. That's sort of Ariana's thing as well, to have white nails all the time. I mean, girl, you sit now, so we know how she does. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of shade it in, I think. Like the bit which flares out more. And then I'm gonna begin to draw the shape of her knee. Oh, that's easy. Her legs are like crossed over, but you can't really see the other one. Yes, I've just drawn the basic shape of the legs, and I'm sort of coming down now, and then drawing the start of the other shoe. Her feet are sort of hanging off the chair as well, like see the distance between the stool and the chair itself. I've sort of drawn her legs like on the actual chair. So yeah, that's it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not really, it makes the drawing less accurate. Yeah, I've drawn the other shoe now as well. Yeah, so once I've coloured it in, I think it will look a lot better. I'm just going to draw like the angle on her leg. Yeah, it's mainly her top leg, which has most of the angles and the curves on. Yes, like I said, guys, this isn't the best drawing I've done, but then again, it's not the worst either, because at least there's something to look from. Yeah, and I think I'm going to colour it in as well, so I'll make it look more realistic, because I have Ariana's skin shade in eyeshadow. And for those of you who didn't know, which is probably all of you, I actually don't colour in with anything other than makeup, just because you can get more shades of different colours in eyeshadows and different lipsticks, for example. Yeah, I'm just outlining her hair a bit, just to give it a bit more oomph. Yes, I've just drawn a bit more shade into the face, a little bit. Within the hair, I'm going to draw a few lines which are a lot darker than the rest of it, just to make it look more 3D and more realistic. Yeah, so I'm just going to get makeup. I always use It's Pretty Pink, and it basically looks like it opens up with eyeshadows and slides across, and also more eyeshadows, and then a lippy draw. Yeah, so I use this for most of my drawings. So I'm going to start on colouring Ariana in. Despite you can't actually see much or any colour on this because it's filtered black and white, you can still see shading. So I'm just gonna like, and I know what her hair looked like at that time. So I'm just gonna get the brown. I'm not a beauty guru, by the way. If you think I should be, then let me know below. Yes, as I said, guys, I'm doing more videos now, and especially like in holidays and half terms. Yeah, so I'm just starting to colour it in with the brown eyeshadow. Shout out to you, Nana, for buying it me like a Christmas or two ago. As you can tell, I use it. It's just these colours don't really suit me in particular, hence why I don't like use them on my face. I'm sorry. Yeah, so at this time, Ariana had a blonde ombre dip dye from most of her hair down. So pretty much it's just the top and the roots which need to, the rest will sort of be the blondie. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with the blondie bit now. Yes, I've just gone in for a pale yellow. I hope it actually works out nicely so I won't have to go over it again. Yeah, that goes pretty nice. It's just the pencil in the background sort of ruined it. I don't actually know who was watching this live stream, but there was someone who's watching it as I'm doing it right now at 10:41 in Britain. Shout out to whoever joined and left. If you comment, then you'll get a sub back, I guess. See, I don't particularly want to do YouTube as a career. I just like, it's sort of a hobby, I guess. But I do really enjoy it, and I think it's really fun, and I understand why people would want to do it as a career, if that makes any sense at all. I hope it made sense. And if you're wondering why I'm speaking like sort of quietly, it's because I have a sore throat. Yeah, and on her ponytail, there's like, you see the part she's wrapped hair around? Well, her hairstylist has. I think she's had the same one for all this time, actually. Like 5-6 years. It was pretty incredible. And she's also had her twin dancers, Scott and Brian, I believe their names are, by her side since like 2013, 2014. And it makes me so happy just to see them on every single YouTube video of Ariana. Because they're just always there. Like, performances, anyway. I don't know about interviews, don't think they are, but I'd love to meet them. And Ariana, obviously. Maybe even Mac, even though they're not together now. But I still like have respect for him. And obviously they... Ugh. I can't even speak, you guys. If you're an Arianator, like myself, then comment like below if you look. That's actually came out pretty bad. It looks lighter in real life, I swear. Yeah, so Ariana has like a really tanned skin. Well, she does now anyway. So I'm using like a dark blush just to shade in her like face, her legs and her neck. Oh, also her belly, because that's shown as well. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that, but that is... This camera will not focus whatsoever. It's funny, because that's one of her songs. Queen in the making. Or already made, probably, maybe, I don't know. I need to shake this down a bit. Just so it falls on her legs, so I can paint her legs that colour. And I just blew it all over myself. Yeah, so I'm just adding the tanned sort of colour. I'll show you which one if it doesn't all tip out. So skin tones, I'm using this one here. And I'm just grabbing it with this little highlighter brush. And I'm simply just shaking it or dabbing it, or maybe just actually stroking it onto the sketch, and then just like brushing it across just to colour it and add a bit of tone and shade. Yeah, that's like a hack I've been doing for the past however many years. It's sort of like you're putting makeup on whoever you've drawn as well. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I've just coloured in all of Ariana's skin. Yeah, so this is the tanned look. So now I'm going to grab my eyeshadow brush again and use this side, which is darker. I think you're actually supposed to clean these, but because I don't go on my eyes, then I think it's sort of okay. Like, not to clean them. And I'm just going over her outfit, because obviously it's black even. So I'm just going to blend that in real smooth and nice. And for those of you wondering, no, it doesn't wipe out or rub out. You might need to leave it to dry for a while if it's lipstick and stuff. But other than that, makeup is a great way of colouring in. Yeah, so I'm just colouring in the skirt bit, which flares out now. As you can see, the outfit like cuts across here anyway, so I'm just gonna go over that one more time. I'm just sort of rubbing in the hair colours together to make it look more like an ombre. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go in and use the white eyeshadow just to highlight her shoes. Oh, also the stool is white, so I'll just go over that. You might not be able to think it will show up, but it does, because in this eyeshadow there's like glitter. So that's sort of when you can tell when the white eyeshadow is being put on. What colour's her eyeshadow on this? Probably like a dark brown into a light brown, I think. So I'm just gonna sort of I've highlighted the outside of her eye with the same shade as I've coloured her hair in with. Now I'm just gonna get a lighter brown. Just to fill that in with. These two actually blend together really nice. Yeah, so I've just put a bit of gold on there. And I'm just spreading it onto the hair because it just adds more shade and natural blondness to it. Whereas this just messed with the pencil and smudged it in. But this time it's not. You probably can't see that on there, but what colour are her lips? Probably that lovely pink colour she always has. Which is so pretty on her, and I love her for it. It's sort of like a baby pastel pink. Oh wait, I just need to add the tiny bit of black. And then because I've coloured her eyebrow in with the grey pencil, I'm just gonna add the brown to it. Oh great, I've sort of smudged it in now. Okay, so it's literally took me a whole hour to draw this for you guys. I'm gonna sort of use the same writing as Ariana has used on the album cover. So, see the faint, my everything. Yeah, I'm sort of going to do that along the side of it, just because that's what I love to do a lot. Yeah, I'm actually trying really hard just to get the writing bit right. Yay, I'm finally done. What's Ariana's signature? Is it like... Wait, I'm not trying to forge it or nothing, I just want it. I'm gonna write by... No, I'll just write by Ari. Yeah, so again, that's what I was trying to draw, and this is the the shoes have sort of came out grey. Oh well, just ignore that, I guess. Yeah, her legs are there too, I promise. That sort of... I don't know whether it's good or bad. Let me know in the comment section, but now you know actually how much effort I put into each of these drawings. Oh, crap, it fell out. Yeah, see, I've used lipstick to colour this in. It's for my best friend. Yeah, so this one took me about 3 hours in fairness, and then to colour it in took me about half an hour. Whereas if I'm just drawing anything random, like I'll show you now an example of me drawing randomly. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw... No, I'm not. I'm tired, guys. It's 10:57. Yeah, basically, when I draw, like, people and stuff, I start with the oval head. I'll do it in the back for you, just so you can see. So, on this page. So, I draw, like... I was going to try and draw it upside down, just for you guys. I'll draw it to the side. So, I'm like... You can't even see that because it's not focusing. My friend drew that. Just for the record, I'm not that good. And then I sort of draw the guidelines. So I'll just draw in the ear now, just to save time and energy. And then I'll just draw the hairline now, pretend it's like in a ponytail. This probably hasn't focused this well the whole video, has it? But oh well. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sort of draw the bobble here with hair coming off it. And I sort of draw big poofy hair coming around the side of the face. Yeah, so I've just extended that line. And then I'll just go round. This is really, really, really random. Yes, and now that I've drawn that, I will pretty much just like draw in the yeah, this is just a quick, very random what I do when I draw video. Well, what it's turned into. Then I'm drawing the eyebrow shape. Then I'll fill it in, and then I'll draw the other. Making sure they're somewhat the same. I mean, obviously now it's gonna mess up. Then I'll draw two ovals. And if I'm drawing like makeup for a girl or a boy, then I'll draw an extra line for the eyeshadow which they wear. But then I'll draw the eyelashes over the top. And then when both eyes are drawn, I'll draw the lines in between them. And then I'll draw angular but like perpendicular lines at the same time. And then I'll draw them both coming out and then coming in. And then a V underneath. This is sort of a version of a Kardashian. Yeah, I think it's like Khloe Kardashian or something. Or what it's turned into anyway. I don't know why I did that, I got bored. Yeah, so this is just a quick drawing of what I tend to do when I just draw random faces. Yeah, that was just very quick because I've made it over an hour long, you guys. Whereas people like my mom and where's that other one? My auntie, who are a lot more talented than me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed like watching me step by step of how I drew that. It's really warm here right now, so I'm probably just gonna go to bed now. But thank you for watching and listening, and you were amazing as always. And I'm very hot and sweaty, and it's gross. And if you're in Britain, then good luck in this heat wave. Like me, we are, you know, we'll get through it. But make the most of it as well, guys. So go check her albums out as well as her new song, No Tears Left to Cry. But other than that, then make sure you hit the subscribe button below to give it a thumbs up if you sort of liked the end result and thought did something similar. I know I didn't really plan this out very well, but when I get a proper vlogging camera, then obviously quality will be better as well, and it won't be live. So yeah, thank you for watching and listening, and you've been amazing as always. See you next time. I'll probably be doing another video either tomorrow or Sunday, just about, I don't know, what I've done this holiday, I guess.